welcome guys to another episode of SideHustleGarage. As you guys saw, I'm so super excited for today. Because today of all days, we will be installing the Weber side drafts onto our S4. As you guys saw in the previous video, ordered the, what's this green? Just adjust it slightly. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. We were running 36D3. Come on, man. Really now. 36D3 down and off. With all due respect to the 36D3, fine as an everyday carb, like everyday runner. Fine, it's fine for that purpose. For what we want to achieve, for the spinning, drifting, nah, it won't cut it. We don't care about fuel consumption and all of that. We're probably going to be running a method mix on this. But at the later stage. Today's video, we're just going to show you guys how to strip it and basically kind of identify the parts, if I can put it that way. There's a lot of professionals out there. I myself not a professional. I'm just trying to help out. I'm just giving my little 2 cents there. So there's obviously going to be a lot of negative comments. We like Kanye, we used to it already. But nonetheless, let's get into it. Hyperlapse coming up. Alright, so now that we have stripped the carbs, these are all your parts, your jets, that we'll be doing at a later stage. But your mainsies and your emulsions, there won't be enough time. We have to get this thing up and running, but basically took out all the jets and all the screws. That there is a float bowl. We're going to be giving it a lacquer clean. So the condition of the carbs ain't that bad, legit. The main concern is with your float bowl. Since your petrol, your fuel collects here, and it has to go through these small little holes, which is your jets. So obviously this here, that ain't conducive for for combustion. You can imagine that mixing with your fuel and having to go through your carburetor. So this is the reason whenever you buy a set of carbs, the dude says, yeah, it's a running set. Not was. Correction, was. Past tense, it was a running set. So no matter what set you get, do always open it up, or at least like remove the float bowl so you can check what's his name. Oh sorry, you have to remove the lid rather with the float so you can inspect the float bowl. So you saw us removing the cover at the bottom as well. So this is the lowest point of the carburetor. This here. This is the bottom part, by the way. So all your dirt and grime, everything collects here. It has a little gasket as well. Tends to leak at times. We're going to replace these. So you have to take this off to make sure it's like a flush and it's clean there. So when you do bolt it again, it sits nice, neat and flush. After we stripped everything, right, and we clean out the carb somewhat, just enough so it can operate. It's now not in showroom condition. So first things first, the first thing you need to check what's normally busted up in these are the sprayer sides. Yo, the stuff is strong. Anyway, so that's here we're gonna look for the piston. It's responsible for the sprayer. My terminologies might be off, but that's just what I call it. No, so that there, and then you have, let's see, these. Oh, here's your sprayer jets. Put that one side. Here's the other one. Where are you? There we go. We have another pump or sprayer jet. That also one side. Another part we need is the bottom lid, and then the gasket to go with it. Oh. The way this works is fuel sits here in the bowl, obviously, and then it gets fed through that little hole there at the bottom, and then it comes through here. So what this piston does, it has like a vacuum action. So when it comes up, it pulls up of fuel. And when it goes down, it goes through your sprayer circuit. Boom, there. And then the pump sits at the bottom at an angle. There's a hole, and it faces that way, and it sprays it out. Look, this one we have done already. So if I do this, you see the fuel coming out? Yep, that is there, the sprayer. This is empty now, but that's how the sprayer circuit works. Hope that clarifies that somewhat. Give the guy a rough idea of how it works. So that is basically to prime the engine. You know, so that's why you check the guys in the morning, pump, they say, nah, pump, and they'll pump this, and it squirts its off fuel, and that gets the whole thing initiated and started up. It's also responsible for your acceleration, so you need, when you put your foot down, whoop, fuel sprays out, and that gives that extra boost. Yeah, it's only activated when you pump it. Once your foot is down, stays there, then it relies on your main circuit to supply fuel. So yeah, so the way I normally test it, so I'm gonna throw some thinners. If I don't have fuel, throw some thinners in here, just quite thin, in your float bowl. You can fill it like say halfway, and then the lid you attach it at the bottom. You just keep it up and check there's no leaks or nothing, so the gasket is holding up, right? And then you insert your piston or your pump, whatever you want to call it, and then that circuit is supposed to come out there. So I'll just pump it, and as you can see, there's fuel squirting on both sides. So my sprayer circuit is working hundreds. Hehehe, papi chulo. And I will just put this in and see if this isn't blocked, because sometimes you'll have this being blocked and this isn't blocked. So now at least I know that is supplying fuel in my sprayer circuit or pump circuit, accelerator circuit, whatever you guys want to call it. So this one is spraying more than that one, so we obviously have to remedy that. There's some fuel coming through there, but yeah. This is an update. It's been a while. Anyway, I'm gonna relocate the coil. I'm gonna relocate the wiring. Take away this the module, not take it away, relocate it essentially, and take all those wires inside, since the side is now sitting here. What I found was the ports. Yeah, this is 45mm, bro. 45mm, bro, and the port matches the 45mm. So this is why all the Owens recommends 45mm side is 45s or 48s. That being said, everything was on a budget. This was donated by Uncle Johan from Uppington, and he get the help for 45s. So what we gonna do, the choke tubes is 32s, the inside diameter of the aux is 36mm. So we're gonna machine that open to port match this year. And then the mains was 120, is way too small. So I'm gonna already did that. I drilled it open to 150. 1.5mm. And the emulsions, ideally I would want F16s. These are F12s. Is there anybody out there want to swap F12s for F16s? Let me know. Your F12, F9 is more for like a 1400, 1600 if you want to run like on a like a budget, man, if you want it for a daily driver. But I think this must not need a daily driver. So anybody there with a set of F16s or bigger that want to swap for these F12s, Weber F12, let me know. Yeah. And then also, if you guys would like me to do a video on YouTube explaining in detail the purpose of this here oil catch can, ek het nog baie questions daaroor. What is the purpose of it? How do you connect it? Let me know in the comments down below. Nah, and our YouTube channel, yeah, we're gonna bring more and more content to the channel, but for that to happen, you guys need to subscribe. The more subscribers I see, the more het gee vir ons plak. Hy Engels Afrikaans gehoor, the more dit gee vir ons plak om content vir julle te upload. So leave a subscription, not leave a subscription, like it daar so ja. Lekker julle man. So it is the next day, and progress report shows that works, still stuck. Took the choke tubes and we machined them down. Just focus there As you can see, there was put in a lathe and it was machined down. So that inside diameter, instead of 32, measures now about 36 mil. And matches this inner diameter size there. So if I have to keep the tool like that, and you look through it, it's completely smooth. Okay, because it's in my hand, there's a slight ridge, but once it's in the carbs like that, yeah. So hopefully that will give me some better airflow. Ideally, I would obviously like 45, like I said, but yeah, seeing that it is on a budget, this will have to do. And then also the mains, pull the mains out with these 1.5 more bits in the machine, so I know it's completely concentric. So even though it shows, let's see, where is this number? Really now? Let's check the other one. Ah, there we go. Even though it reads, can you guys see there? Come now, focus. Focus! There we go. 120 at this 1.2 millimeters. Even though it's reading 1.2 millimeters, it was actually 150 or 1.5 mil. So airflow, more airflow, and more fuel. Ideally, like I said, would have loved the bigger emulsions. Still, shout out if anybody has that want to swap the emulsion to use Weber 40. But I suppose with just that, there's supposed to be some significant difference. So stay tuned for the full follow-up. You guys can subscribe to our YouTube channel.
So Raja was definitely not listening to copyrighted music in the garage, aka stylistics, but what he's trying to say in this portion of the video is that another crucial step for getting your side drafts working is getting the throttle accelerator cable plate installed and fitting to the side of the side drafts. And as you can see with this is the Golf throttle bracket, and it won't fit on the shaft of the side draft. So you're going to take these nice little files that he has here and use some elbow grease to widen the hole and make it fit on the side draft's shaft so it can work. Yeah,
there you go. Probably took me about 5 minutes to open it up. I would actually fit the profile of the shaft and a lever nut, and there you go. Ta-da-da-da. Very important, you guys must ensure that the levers actually line up so that the two can work in perfect harmony. This here is primary. The accelerator cable is going to be connected to this one, so this is a secondary one, this carb here. So this carb runs off this one. So actually, come on, man. If you guys look carefully, you'll see there, this is the sink screw. You check it play there. So essentially, you want to play back, you want to play away. So that is where you adjust it. But we'll fine tune after the later stage once the carbs is actually on fitted and whatnot. So yeah. So a moment we've all been waiting for. Side is fitted, all the pipes connected, wiring is done, everything is done. Supposed to work supposedly. So yeah, let's check it out.
Hard for you.
To apologize for the wiring and stuff, but ran out of fuel there. Try weer. Nagkaroon.
Wait, that's getting a puppet in.
Nah, kung bakit mo kung ganun. Right? Thanks for the support, guys. I got Peter. Idol Moina, alias. Please leave a like, guys, and share. In the next video, we'll do the tuning itself. But it seems quite fine. I'll explain how you actually can tune it without using a hygrometer. But please leave a like, share. You can leave a comment below. I'll try and give you the comments out. Leave my WhatsApp number as well. Thanks, guys. Thanks.